Claire! Hold on! I'll be right there!
Okay!
Claire! It's so nice to see you.
How are you doing? That helicopter just came out of nowhere.
I'm in one piece.
I'm guessing you don't have a key in one of those fancy pockets?
Unfortunately, no. But how are you doing?
You know, just surviving.
That's good.
Yeah.
Any luck with your brother?
No, not yet.
Claire, don't lose hope. I'm sure we're gonna find him. Damn it. You know what that means?
Yeah. Dinner time.
Claire, I think you should go.
Don't worry about me, Leon. You take care of yourself.
Claire, you need to go. Now!
Okay. Let's get through this. Both of us.
Marvin, I've got a situation here. I'm surrounded by zombies. Marvin, do you copy? Marvin! Damn it! Do this. Still alive. Just great. Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. What the hell?
What the? Shit! Jesus. So it goes underground. Huh. That's it. That's our way out. Lieutenant Branna! Marvin! It's time to go. Hey, Marvin. We need to get you to a hospital right now.
No, save yourself.
Come on, I've got you.
No!
Look, we can still make it out of here together. Just...
It's too late. I tried, Leon. But I couldn't stop it. We can't let this thing spread. It's on you now. Just go.
I understand. I won't let you down, Marvin. take it down. Somebody's watching me.
Hello and a Happy New Year.
Hello, Happy New Year, Happy New Year.
This game is a fun one. I mean one.
Indeed it is, yes. I am going through the story right now, once again for my #1 fan, Big Dog. And so, yeah. And I didn't realize how many Resident Evils there were, but like, Literally, like I've got, let's see, we've got Code Veronica after this one, and then 4, and then Revelations, and then 5, and then Revelations 2, and then 6, and then 7, and then 8. And I have to do all of that before March of this year, so that I can, like, actually fit the remake of 4 into all that as well. So, yeah, we're gonna have every single Resident Evil. And, I mean, almost every single one. If they've made it on console, we've got it. Yeah, I love Resident Evil so much.
Oh man, that's a lot of zombie slaying, lol.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And you guys are gonna be there with me for all of it. Even if I have no clue what I'm doing, like, 'cause, dude, I've played Code Veronica, like, once in my entire life. And I didn't actually know, but that game takes place after 2, but before 4. So Code Veronica is, like, after 2 and 3, and before 4. Like, chronologically, anyway.
Damn. Need a key card. You gotta be kidding me. Get off of me!
Hey,
Who is that?
stay sharp. Lower it. FBI.
Sorry
Yeah, the timeline for these can be all over the place.
for your help.
Surprised you made it this far.
FBI, huh? What's going on here?
Sorry, that information's classified.
Where you going?
Do yourself a favor. Stop asking questions and get the hell out of here.
Hey! I'm not done talking to you!
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. The timelines can definitely be all over the place. In fact, it's really, like, especially when you have spin-offs like Umbrella Corps and Outbreak, like Resident Evil Outbreak and Umbrella Corps, like, spin-offs like that, it can be kind of hard to place in the timeline a little bit, because you're not sure exactly when it's happening. But, like, to my knowledge, it goes Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil, and then it goes Resident Evil 3, and then 2, and then 3 again, and then 2 again. And then after that happens with 2 and 3, it goes to Code Veronica, and then after Code Veronica, it goes to 4, and then Revelations, and then 5, and then Revelations 2, and then 6 to 8. But 6 to 7 jumps like 3 years, and then, I know 7 to, well, I'm not sure. I know 6 to 7 jumps years, but I don't know if 7 to 8 jumps years. But I do know that there's a DLC for 8 that jumps like like a pretty good ways into the, like, it jumps a pretty good few years ahead. But yeah, I mean, personally for me, that's what I want. I would love to see either, oh my god, Why are there so many noises going off? Would you quit banging on that metal? God, trying to talk. Oh my god, maybe it's ghosts. Oh my god, I never even thought of it being ghosts. Great, now I'm even more freaked out. Okay, anyway. So let's see here. Ammo. Okay. So I know we were talking
Zombie
about...
ghost.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. It's like somebody gets bit, and it's like it doesn't just infect their body, but it infects their soul, man. Or maybe not even like, maybe it doesn't even affect their soul. Maybe like it just like the virus does what it does, like
Umbrella
kills them.
controls the Undy at sea.
I'm gonna have to look at what
I'm
that
in soul.
Oh, okay, they control the soul. Oh god. I don't want to think about Umbrella controlling the soul. They can't have my soul. Stay away, you damn Umbrella goons. No, okay, so Umbrella Corps was actually, like, that game flunked really hard in the opinion of majority people. So did
LOL.
Operation Raccoon City. I want to take a minute to talk about those two games. Because, honestly... Oh my god, more zombies? Are you kidding me, zombies? I'm trying to talk to you. I'm gonna go back into this room so I can be heard. Okay. So pretty much what I was saying is that... So, Umbrella Corps was... like, it was looked at as like a lot of people did not like it. I've played it, and I mean, for a Resident Evil game, it's okay, I guess. Like, I'm not gonna hate it. Like, it is kind of difficult. That's the thing. It is really difficult. Like, it can get insanely crazy hard, especially if you don't have other people with you, like other real players with you. So it's definitely like a multiplayer based game, and it's not free roam by any means. And then Operation Raccoon City, I do not know why that game was so hated. Personally, I don't know. Like, honestly, like, I worked at GameStop one time, and I was talking to this dude, and I just happened to mention that game, and he was like, "Oh my god, that game sucked so bad, it's trash." And I just, like, I didn't understand it. He was like, "Nobody asked for that." And it's like, dude, you don't have to complain. You can just not play the game, right? And that's what I really try to get across people. Because honestly, I personally do not give a shit if you love or hate the game that I'm playing. I'm playing it because I like it. Because I love it, right? And if you hate it, that literally affects no one but you. Alright? And to go out and complain to others, it's like, literally, just shut up. Nobody wants to hear you talk your bullshit. Nobody wants to hear you talk your bullshit. Right? If you're gonna hate on a game, just don't say anything. Right? Just keep it to yourself. What's the point of complaining about it? Because you've got nothing better to do? Then that literally makes you nothing. That, like, nothing. Like a minuscule of nothing. And Outbreak, this game wasn't necessarily like hated, but it was just very underrated. Like, it wasn't looked at a whole lot. Like, people just didn't really look at it, never really saw it. But it was called Resident Evil Outbreak and Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. That's what they were called. And pretty much what this was like is it was a 4-person multiplayer. So you had 4 people who were all connected to each other playing the game. And you could choose from a bunch of different survivors. I believe there was like... I can't exactly remember, so I'm just gonna... Like, there was like 7 to 11 members that you could choose from. Maybe even more or less, I'm not sure. But that feels like a good range. 7 to 11. And There was like all different kinds of people who could do different things. And what was really cool about it is that if you wanted to do specific things in the game, you had to choose a specific person. Like, there was this one cop that I used to play as a lot. His name was Kevin. And I played as this cop named Kevin a lot because he could kick down doors. Right? And then there was another guy who was a security guard. And I played as him a lot. And there was this Asian girl who was like a doctor who was the only one on the team that could mix herbs together to like make crafting herbs. And so like it really made it to where it was like, okay, if I'm going to play this game by myself, I really have to pick someone who can either take a lot of damage or who, you know, like can do a lot of damage. Like if you had to solo it, it kind of made it harder because you had to really look and really pick and choose what character you wanted to try to do the scenario with. And it was more back into the original roots of Resident Evil, where more like this, where it's like what's his name, Mr. X or whatever. Like you cannot kill him whatsoever. You can shoot at him until he goes down. You can like hurt him, but pretty much it's just gonna be you getting into skirmishes with him until the final like big explosive ending where you like blow him to bits and pieces. And that's essentially what Outbreak was like in each of its scenarios. There were kind of mini bosses that you would fight with your guns, and then there were other bosses where it was like you don't really want to even fight this person. You just want to run away and continue to do the scenario, and that person will kind of like have its conclusion at the end of the scenario. So Outbreak was really cool. I think people really need to look at Outbreak, and I think people really need to just like go to Twitter, go to MySpace, go to whatever you can do to contact Capcom and just like beg them for a remake of Outbreak. I mean, because I'm not going to lie to you, I went into GameStop and I was like, hey man, I want to pre-order Resident Evil 4, the remake for my PS4. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, cool, man. And I was like, is there any cool special editions? There was a collector's edition for $200, and they had already sold out. Alright? That, honestly, I love Resident Evil 4. A little bit sad I didn't get a collector's edition, but I am super excited that they were sold out. Like, even though I didn't get to get one, the fact that they were sold out of them, that just makes me happy. Because, like, that's how much love I have for Resident Evil 4. That's just how much love I have for Resident Evil. It's like, even though I didn't get to buy one, they're still all sold out. So it's like, yes, I love that. You know? And knowing Capcom, anything but, like, I think, like, statues and stuff might be hard to get, but any of the digital stuff we'll probably be able to buy. Oh, jeez. Yep, I remember this part.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
No, it's not me.
A real human. Hello, human.
You been here long?
Long enough. Are we the last ones alive?
No, there's a few of us.
Huh. That's good news, I guess.
Yeah.
That's of course Irons sent you.
Irons? You mean Chief Irons? Is he still around?
Who cares? Hopefully he's somebody's dinner by now.
What do you mean by that?
He's the bastard that locked me in here.
I'm sure he had a good reason.
He did. I was about to blow the whistle on his dirty ass. I'd have done the same thing to him, I guess. Hey, I'll make you a deal. Unlock this cell and I'll give you this. There's no other way out of that parking garage. Believe me.
Sorry, I can't do that. I have to talk to the chief first.
Look, we're both prisoners in the station. So either we play nice and help each other out, or... Shit. It's coming.
What? What's coming?
Come on. Come on, don't be an asshole. Okay, you need this. Just get me the fuck out of here!
Oh my god.
Who is that?
It's just me. So we can put that thing away.
I don't even know what happened. It just happened so quick.
I told you to get out of here. You wouldn't want to end up like Ben, would you?
You knew him?
He was an informant. Had information of use to my investigation.
So what he said was true? Hey, you can't keep walking away from me. I don't even know your name. I'm Leon Kennedy.
Find a way out, Leon. Before it's too late. Then we'll talk. Name's Ada.
Well, I guess the deal's on.
Yeah. I got me my tool.
Imagine if the MRX sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Honestly, I feel like that would be deeply terrifying. If Mr. X sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger, that would be deeply terrifying. I'm just like imagining it right now, and yeah, it's still terrifying. You ever, I'm not sure if you guys, I'm sorry, hang on, I gotta talk about this now that you mentioned that, because one thing that just keeps going through my head right now that you mentioned that was, oh my god, it was The Predator, it was called The Predator, and it was like the first Predator movie that came out in like, oh my god, I think it came out in like 1980 or 1970, and it had Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, and there was a scene where they see the Predator and like they have him captured or something, and Arnold, he's looking at him and he's like, "You are one ugly motherfucker," right? And so at the end of the movie, the Predator mimics that back to him, like he's like self-detonating himself while looking at Arnold. He's like, "You are one ugly mother," and then he like blows up. But now that, like, I'm thinking of that with Mr. X, and he's looking at Leon, and he just fucking punches him in the face and knocks him to the ground. He's like, "You are one ugly motherfucker." It's like, well, goddamn, yeah. I would be after you punched me and knocked my fucking jaw off.
LOL.
You'd be looking like that cop from the beginning of the game. Or if you guys have ever seen Brightburn, what Brightburn does to his uncle, which Brightburn is like a he's like the opposite of Superman. He crash lands in Kansas. This family takes care of him, but instead of being a good hero, he becomes a very evil villain. But essentially what he does is, like, he picks his uncle is driving a truck trying to get away from him, and Brightburn grabs onto the tailgate and starts, like, lifting the truck up into the air, and then he just, like, drops the truck, and, like, the truck's, like, front just smashes into the ground, and his uncle's inside of it, and he hits his face off of the steering wheel so hard that it literally, like, I mean, dude, it's hard to explain. He looked like the cop from the beginning of the game. That's for sure. Like, his jaw was, like, from the corner of his mouths, like, from the corner of his mouth, all the way up to his, like, earlobes were literally just split open. And it was just fleshy and bloody. And, like, he was just, like, you could literally see his throat and his tongue. And he was like, yeah, dude, yeah, that shit was fucked up. That's what Mr. X would do to you.
I remember this movie.
Yeah, that's what Mr. X would do to you if he had the voice of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Or Chuck Norris. I don't know why, but I don't know why I was thinking. There was this free movie that me and my aunt and my mom found, and it had Chuck Norris in it, and he literally just beat this dude up by kicking the shit out of him a bunch of times. He's like, he kicks the guy, he's like, "You done yet?" And he kicks him again, he's like, "How about now?" Oh, man. I know for a fact that these zombies are gonna try to wake up. Okay, well that one didn't want nothing to do with me. Neither does this one. Beautiful, that means I can have some peace and quiet time. It means we can have a little smoke chest, everybody. We can, you know, take a little break, smoke a cigarette if you guys have one. Smoke some weed if you guys have that. Or not. You can stay sober like squares. I mean, good people. Whew. Okay, I am just glad that I get this part of my gun now. Alright, so now we have this part of the stock, or the pistol. It's got a little nice butt stock. It's good for accuracy, makes it more stable. Okay. What does that sound like? I know those are the dogs in the other room, but I swear to God, that reminds me of something I've heard in Resident Evil 4 before. The crows! Oh my God! Listen to them. Those dogs sound exactly like the crows from Resident Evil 4. Oh my God. That is so freaky, because that makes me think that this zombie virus has something to do with your lungs. Like it affects your lungs, because listen to how raspy they sound. And now COVID, and COVID affects, it's like a respiratory disease. Bro, get out of here. We're living Resident Evil, I swear to God, man. Nobody believes me. Nobody believes me. I think my uncle believes me a little bit. But, I mean, he understands like where I'm coming from with it, like in a realistic level of the government trying to make money. Like the government funds scientists, these scientists make diseases, and then these viruses are then sold to pharmaceutical companies and then bottled and injected into like our everyday medicine. And it's like I didn't have to say anything. The music said it all for me. Okay, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette before we continue. I will take you guys with me though. This is a nice, this is a pretty cool over-the-shoulder mode. I never really realized you could get this close to Leon. Holy crap. This is like straight up like over the shoulder, like that is insane. Yeah, see, when you zoom in with the gun, it zooms in just a little bit more than what I have the field of view, but yeah, if you're backed into a corner, yeah, that's crazy. God, the music is truly on point in this game. And not only that, the only thing that they really missed with this one was they did not add the original soundtrack. I think that's the only thing missing from this game. And like personally for me, it's really just the save room. Original. Right? Because he's trying to quit. Alright, everybody, we are back. Whew. So, just to give everybody a little lineup, because somebody else did join the live stream. We've got all the Resident Evils in chronological order so far. And that's what we're, like, continuously doing. It was because one time I was just randomly streaming, right? I love Resident Evil, so I was just randomly streaming it one time. And this person, he joined my stream and he was like, "Oh my god, like, I love you, man, and you
Smile.
he was like, "You stopped streaming for such a long time." And he was like, "I'm so glad you're back and you're streaming now." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And he told me that his favorite series was Resident Evil. And I was like, "Man, that's crazy. I love Resident Evil too, like, and it's your favorite series, so here, you know, like, seeing how I love it and it's your favorite series, like, I'll put it in chronological order." And YouTube keeps all the videos forever, so it's like perfect, because then if anybody ever wants a timeline or wants a walkthrough, it's all there for them. But it is the new year. I cannot believe it. I do want to talk about that a little bit, because we do have some pretty good games lined up for this new year. Two of the games that I know of already, just like instantly off the top of my head, is Hogwarts Legacy and Dead Island 2. I pre-ordered both of those, the deluxe edition of both of them. I think for Dead Island it was Dead Island 2 Hell A edition, and then for Hogwarts it was like Hogwarts Legacy Deluxe. And I am super excited for both of those. You guys, I'll post my Twitch on the Resident Evil videos, so then you guys can watch the Hogwarts Legacy and the Dead Island 2 on at Twitch, because that's where those two games are going to be. Hogwarts Legacy and Dead Island 2 are going to be on Twitch, and then Resident Evil is going to be on YouTube for a while. And then after we get done with the YouTube, or after we get done with the Resident Evil series, I am going to start posting a lot more Death Stranding videos, because that's what I promised him. Because he's an Xbox player, so he doesn't have Death Stranding, and he's like hardly seen anything of it, because I guess I'm not really sure. He said that he just didn't really want to, like, he wanted to wait until I posted stuff about it. And so that kind of hit me hard, I'm not gonna lie. He was like, "Well, I haven't really looked at it a whole lot because I've been waiting for you to post stuff about it." And I was like, "Well, shit, damn, man." And so, yeah, we're gonna have a lot of Death Stranding stuff after Resident Evil. I'm surprised these zombies haven't heard me talk and have gotten up. I've been talking so much I could probably wake the dead.
Resident Evil Party.
Whew. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm gonna try to make it one, hell yeah. But Twitch is also gonna have the Resident Evils too, except, so this is the main thing I wanted to do, because I used to be all about, like, platinum guides, like, oh my god, I think back when, like, it was Assassin's Creed 4, I know that's when I really started getting into platinum guides, and then almost every video after that was, like, really a platinum guide. But with this one, I wanted to do something entirely different. Like, I didn't care about the trophies or the difficulty or speed runs or anything like that. I just really wanted you guys to be able to get immersed into it and watch it cinematically and just enjoy the storyline and really pick out things, like really study the storyline, I guess. And considering that the remake of 4 comes out in March, that means that I technically only have 3 months to get all Resident Evils done. And then on top of that, I'm gonna be streaming Hogwarts Legacy and Dead Island 2 to Twitch. Like, I've got my work cut out for me, that's for sure. And then that's like, you know, like, that's just all on top of my real job. Is there a grenade? No. I was close, though.
What the?
Oh, excuse me.
Thank you for the time and effort you put into this series.
No problem, man. No problem. I mean, honestly, I don't know what it is about it. Like, on it, like, dude, I won't even lie to you right now. Resident Evil is older than I am, and I've been playing it since I've been born, essentially. Like, oh my god, like, I'm not even sure when the original Resident Evil and all those came out. Like, I swear to God, I can remember playing it on the Nintendo 64, but I do not want to say that I can. Because I remember having a Nintendo 64, but I could have played it on the PlayStation 2. I just can't really remember that, but I can tell you that I've been playing Resident Evil since I was 2 years old, man. Like, and I've just never stopped. I don't know what it is about it. It was just... For me, it's exactly what Death Stranding and Dark Souls speaks to me. Like all the lore and the mysticism and the spirituality and the religion, even like the religion and the spirituality of Death Stranding and of Dark Souls. That's what really hit me, I guess. And I mean, I would have never really realized that until now, being who I am as a grown-up, as an adult. But like, man, yeah, like that's really what it is, man. Like, I was a Dark Souls player at the age of 2, man. Oh man. Or at least that's what that's what I think of it as. It's like, you know, for me, playing Resident Evil and Resident Evil 2 when I was like 2, 3 years old is the same feeling that I get now when I play like Dark Souls or something. Like, the feeling there is the same, right? It's like that mysticism, that spirituality. And now that I think about it, that actually makes a lot of sense, because my mom and my aunt have both told me that when I was a kid, I was like a wild child. Like, there was one time I literally, like, I practically broke out of our house. Like, my mom was doing dishes, and I just, like, unlocked the door, opened the slider, and just walked out in my diaper. And I was just playing in a storm ditch, like a drainage, like a runoff, sewage runoff. I was just playing in it, and like I was just covered from head to toe in filth, and like I didn't care. Like, as a kid, like, and that's, I don't know, I think that has something to do with it, like that wildness, you know? Because, I mean, shit, I was also a kid who played Grand Theft Auto growing up, like 6, 7 years old, playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and my mom, she always kind of had a hard time with that, because, like, I'd be, like, running around killing people, and CJ would be cursing, and she'd be like, why are you playing that game? So I don't really know, you know? It just, it spoke to me, I guess. That's my answer. It really spoke to me. You know, it's got those dark and creepy vibes. And I've always loved survival horror games more than, like, survival horror is, like, my favorite genre. Or just, I mean, yeah, I would say survival horror is probably, like, my favorite genre. but I would really like to see us get to like the Callisto Protocol level, or like, well, maybe not the Callisto Protocol. I haven't played that yet, so I don't exactly know what it's like, but I mean, we really need a blend between a shooter, a slasher, and a survival horror. Like, I don't know how to say it, man. I really don't know. Like DayZ. DayZ's really good, but DayZ isn't like as scary as all these other games that I was talking about. And you know, why is that? You know, there's no jump scares. You kind of expect everything. The only time you might get scared is when you get killed out of the blue unexpectedly. Like you're just walking along and then boom, you get sniped and it's like, oh, okay. But like that immersivity, I guess. You know? Like having to eat food and having to drink water and build a base and not die. Damn it. Ah, yes, got him. Okay. I'm gonna run over this way past this guy. Oh no, get off me. Damn it. Get off. Okay. What the heck? There we go. Jeez, that dude had a thick boot. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I thought I heard something over here. I thought I heard a zombie or something up and walking around and was gonna take him out, but I'll just go back over this way and finish my mission. Or my objective, I guess.
Just... What the? Damn it. Son of a bitch. You bastard. What the fuck? Back up. Marvin. Oh no. Damn it.
stop this, Lieutenant. I promise. Just quit. Son of a bitch. That's gonna suck. What the?
If you could have a catchphrase, what would it be?
Sorry. That kind of took me off guard. If I had a catchphrase, what would it be? I really don't know, man. I feel like it'd have to be something with, like, something about Die Hard. We all, we all die, so why not die hard? I don't know, something like that. This guy died hard. So did that guy, probably. Actually, I think everybody in this room died hard. Oh, God. I'm not sure if I want to die hard now. Can I take that back? I'd like to die softly. No, I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, that would definitely have to be my catchphrase. Like, we're all, like, everybody dies.
Hello.
Why not die hard? Hello. Ooh, yes, the other portable safe. I need this. Time to press some buttons so I can push other buttons so then I can get pissed. Shitballs. Ah, damn it. I pressed that same one last time. Ah, okay. So now I got it. Okay. Boop. Doop. Doop. Boop. Doot. Doot. Ah. Man, I'm getting pretty good at these portable
Button puzzle
safes.
time and me, I would just steal movie one-liners, especially in an apocalypse, lol.
Still movie one-liners. I'm not sure. Did Die Hard ever say that? Now I'm thinking if John McClane ever actually said that. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't actually ever think I've heard John McClane even say the words Die Hard. I mean, he said die, but I don't think he's ever actually said Die Hard. That's crazy. Because John McClane's catchphrase was yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. I guess that could be a nice catchphrase for me too. Yippee-ki-yay. Fucking zombies. It's a good day to die hard, ain't it, Marvin? He didn't say anything. We'll come back to him later.
Rip Marvin.
Rip Marvin. I always liked Marvin and shit. I even remembered him from the very beginning, 'cause Like, he was in the original Resident Evil 2. Like, the one on PlayStation, and... he was, like, literally the same way, like... Literally telling Leon, like, you save yourself first, rookie! Pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna try to save this high grade. Yeah, we have 16 Magnum ammo. I don't even have a Magnum yet. So I'm gonna try to, definitely, like, I would say try to save up on shotgun ammo more than Magnum ammo. Because you'll probably be able to make way more Magnum ammo. But I thought I just put some gunpowder in here, didn't I?
Still surprised in Resident Evil 1-5 he was to live in health. Leon crazy ride LOL.
I'll have to read that comment. The talking voice was getting off flaky with it. Huh. Nah, I never even heard of that. I didn't even know there was a Resident Evil 1.5. Oh, wait, hang on. I think I know what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, because it was like, it was like, I think it was supposed to be a part of your second run. And it was like how they changed everything, like how literally, like, when you go through on a second run, like, things are just different. Like, things are just different. And it's like, it feels like it's the same game, but kind of like a different story, or like, it feels like different things are happening in the story. And I think it's really just supposed to be like alternative universes, because that's the same way the first one was. The first Resident Evil, like with Jill and Chris, it was like there were so many different endings that you could possibly have.
It was the original Re2, but they scraped it for what is now Re2.
I love it either way. And honestly, like, having Marvin die was very powerful. Just because, like, it really put you in a position to where it was like, I mean, like, how do I put it? It's like, he knew, like, he just knew. Like, he knew it was too late for him. And it's like, no rational human would have been the way he was unless they did know. Like, unless they knew, like, it's too late for me, man. Like, don't try to save me,
Yet
right?
glad we got what we got.
Exactly, yeah, because it added that whole feeling of, like, Leon having to be, like, the lone survivor, essentially. But, I mean, shit, man. Like, Marvin would have probably started asking questions about Leon anyway, like, dude, like, I mean, that's what I would have been like if I was Marvin. I'd be like, so I get this chunk ripped out of my stomach, and I'm getting infected, but you get bit and your throat ripped out like 5 times, and you're perfectly fine. Hey, wait, give me one of those first aid sprays. Let me see if I can't... Oh, yeah, that burns. Oh, yeah. Okay. See, like, I mean, you know, like, why didn't, like, if a first aid spray could work for a wound that bad on Leon, why couldn't it not work for a wound that bad on Marvin? Man, like, come on. That's what I'm saying. It's like you've got Leon with his arm hanging off and half of his head hanging off, and he's like limping, and he's like, let me just pop a first aid spray real quick.
The hero we needed but didn't deserve.
There we go. Was that the only one on this side? Okay, they must be on the other side then. 103. Oh, 103. Alright, just a knife. Alright, now we actually have 3 knives. This is pretty good because instead of...
The mystery is how do the first aid stays work and why nobody else uses it, lol.
Yeah, that's the big question, because you could totally agree with, well, I mean, dude, no. It would totally make sense.
I mean sprays.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, it would kind of totally make sense, because think about this. What is the first aid spray? It is a... Oh my god. It is a medicinal product, bro. Every single home in Raccoon City that has a first aid spray, guarantee that first aid spray came from Umbrella. Right? And that's what it really all leads back to. It all leads back to the heroes not only being infected, but their cells and their genes literally mutating because they're infected, giving them almost like superhuman qualities, or at the very least making them more resistant to other things like just than other people. And I mean the plants, that would totally make sense. In Resident Evil 5, it literally states when you're in a mission that Umbrella has been working with plants and will continue working with plants and have actually found ways a long time ago to inject these plants with the virus. So you could totally see, like, you know, like, I mean, I've always thought of them smoking it. Like, I always kind of thought they were like, because it kind of looks like rice paper, and they grind it up really finely. It's like, what are you going to do with that? You going to slap it on the wound, or you gonna roll that up and smoke it? But either way, totally forget that. You know, you've got the herbs, they're mixed up, you do whatever you do with them. Smoke them. And then...
Oh snap, they are superhumans and it was all a twisted experiment, same here.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It was just experiments with humans and, like, genetics. And, because they use the plants to heal and to gain different abilities because it's got the virus inside of it, right? And then when someone asks that question, oh, well, what about the first aid spray? That's like, it's a first aid spray. That's true, but it is a medicinal item. And I think the statistics of Resident Evil, like the actual universe, I think the statistics were like, fuck, I want to say anywhere from it was anywhere from 45 to 65% of the whole population. So 45 to 65% of the whole world had Umbrella products in their house. And then, boom, they all, Umbrella just activated them all at once and literally I think it was 65. And so I think that leaves us with, 35%, like a 35 percentage population left. So you could see that in Resident Evil. Like, you can see there's people who aren't, like Marvin Branagh. You know, he wasn't immune, but he still survived for a decent enough time, you know. And so, not everybody is immune in that 35%. I don't know how many people are immune in that percentage. That's just, a percentage of, those are the people who didn't die when shit hit the fan because they weren't taking Umbrella products, or they were taking Umbrella products and were immune, you know? Oh.
That could explain how Leon and Claire can fight off liquors and bioweapons.
Exactly, yeah. And I mean, shit, like, Resident Evil 7, like, that literally confirmed theories that me and my friends had come up with. Like, me and my friends had come up with, it was like supernatural theories, essentially. Like, that's what we called them. We just called them supernatural theories. And the reason why we called them supernatural theories is because, well, like, we were thinking, like, okay, well, if someone gets injected with the T-virus, and it literally mutates their cells, they could turn into anything. Like, and we mean literally fucking anything. Hence, like, the first thing we thought of, we were like, well, that means they could turn into giant lizard people. And then we instantly thought of the hunters. Right? Those giant reptiles that are, like, super fast and have really sharp claws and can, like, literally just cleave you in half in one hit. Like, yeah, those guys. Like, we instantly put those with, like, that. And so, for us, like, thinking of something like that, like taking lizard DNA and then mixing it with the T-virus and then injecting a human with it and then mixing, like, lizard DNA with the T-virus into a human, like, at that point, we were like, okay, then anything's fucking possible. Like, if you're sitting here turning fucking people into giant lizards with giant claws and they're cleaving people in half, I have no expectations for this world. That's kind of the mindset we got into. And what really started it was Resident Evil 5. Well, it was kind of 4. Like, 4 and 5 definitely kind of, like, pushed us toward it. Like, it was definitely weird. Like, Leon has red eyes, you know, like, whenever he's, like, infected with the Las Plagas, and he gets cured, but does he really get cured? Anyway, so, and then 5, Chris, he's just freaking huge. Like, me and my friends, we were kind of like, holy fuck, why is Chris, like, have you seen him? Have you seen this guy? Have you seen his arms? He will punch a hole through a wall. I swear to God. And, like, so we were just thinking of it. We were, like, putting things together. It's like, Leon is really nimble. It's like, it's not that he's, like, skinny. You know, he's athletic, he's got muscle, but he's more agile, right? You know, he's more, what's the word?
There was a comic book where Leon bet a mutated liquor with a knife and won. Next on Umbrella's list is the Soul.
Huh. Shit, hang on, sorry, I kind of forgot what I was thinking about. Oh, yes, he's agile, and he's about dexterity, right? Like, he can move, like, Leon is not about heavy armor. He really likes to move quick, right? Like, he likes to move quick and, like, I would say do, like, damage per second, essentially. Like, that's the kind of person he feels like. Like, if there was a role for Leon, it would be like damage per second, it feels like. Because he really likes, like, he's, yeah, agile. Like, whereas Chris is not agile. Chris is straight up just, like, straightforward, kind of reckless, maybe, even. And so, like, pretty much it was those kind of things, but we kind of thought that Leon was a vampire and Chris was a werewolf. And, I mean, we just kind of liked the idea. We were like, yeah, you know, Leon's a vampire and Chris is a werewolf. And it's like, that's why Leon is so agile, and that's why Chris' muscles are so fucking huge, like bowling balls. And, so and we just made fun of it. Like, we thought it was a cool little theory that we had come up with, and it was all
Agility
funny.
for Leon is maxed and super strength is for Chris, LOL.
Yeah, and, like, we were just kind of having fun with the theory, like, oh yeah, he's a vampire and he's a werewolf. And then Resident Evil 8 drops and Chris is a werewolf. And I kind of talked to my friends. I'm like, hey guys, Chris is actually a werewolf. And we just freaked out. And they actually added vampires, and that's when we freaked out even more. We were like, dude, how can this possibly be? Like, were we right? Were we literally right? Like, and so now, like, Resident Evil 8 confirmed all of me and my friends, like, theories. Like, it confirmed all of our theories. Like, it confirmed all of it. All of it. It confirmed all of our theories. Or at least the one, like, if Leon is a vampire. Because we haven't seen Leon for a good long while. And that would be really cool to see, right? Because if we... just imagine, like, you've got Resident Evil 9, and it's like... oh, God. Leon would be, like, in his 50s or 60s by this time. He would be pretty old. And then you just see him walk in, and he doesn't look a day over 21. Oh, man. Whew, okay. Yes, okay, so we were in here.
6 showed us an older Leon.
That is for sure. Resident Evil 6 did show us an older Leon. Yep. And 6 was actually the last Resident Evil that had Leon in it. That I know of. I haven't played... oh, well, 7 didn't have Leon in it. And I haven't played much of 8, so I don't know if that has Leon in it. But, I mean, I don't know. You know, and I think... because Capcom knows, like... everybody knows that we would rather play as like if Capcom was to give us a choice, like, do you guys want to play as Leon or Chris? Most people would more than likely, I feel like, say Leon. And the only reason why is because of his story. Like, he was just a young kid who became a cop and then got forced into a world of chaos and hell and managed to crawl out of it alive. Right? Chris was... he was a Young Stars member who... I don't know. Like, for me, I think it's the cockiness. I feel like it's his cockiness.
Yeah, and he becomes such a cool sob, lol.
Ah, Jesus. Get off. There's a liquor up there, isn't there? Two of them? Get off, get up.
I like the computer voice. Hello everyone.
Okay. Ah! Oh! Ooh. I'm playing on assisted. I'm playing on assisted right now. I just want you guys to know that I'm playing on assisted, and I just practically got 2 hit by a liquor. I love how they always did the difficulty for this game. Especially Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 was crazy.
I am fine.
I fucking love that, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just sitting over here like, fuck, Leon's hurt, and you guys are like, hey, how are you? Oh, I'm fine.
It's okay, they can be a real pain.
Man, it is just so awful. I wish I killed Marvin somewhere else than, like, somewhere secluded. Like, I wish I could have killed him over here so it's like he's just resting. But now it's like his body is just laying right here in the middle of the floor. Like he's just flopped. He's just flopped. He flopped right there. He lost his legs, he lost his head, and then he flopped right there. And it's like, I don't want to say it's a decoration issue, but I mean...
I'm glad to have you here.
Like, couldn't we get, like, a cleanup or somebody? Like, can we at least put his body in, like, a bag or something? I mean, God, he doesn't have any legs. You really want the bone? Just... That's gonna cause some gangrene, that is. Should probably slap some of it. Whoa, wait, what? How did I heal? Huh. Okay, so that's a neat little ability that I didn't notice that we had. So, when I was up in the library and I got attacked by
The cleanup is the big ending, LOL.
Goodbye, Marvin. You're just gonna die in a fiery explosion of flames. Again. You'll die again. You'll be cleansed. Okay. But, okay, so when I was up in the library and I got attacked by that liquor, it took me all the way down to red. Like, I was at caution and it took me down to danger. It said danger and it was like flashing red, right? But now, all I did, I just left the library, like I fled the battle. Oh, hey, you have a good one, man. I'm almost out of here myself, too. I've got a little while. But, like, I fled the battle, and now I'm here, and now I'm healed. Or at least I'm more healed than what I was.
Okay, Uni, have a good one.
Alright. Yep. So, this actually feels like a... Oh, yeah, no problem, guys. No problem. Anytime. No problem. And, I will post my Twitch from now on.
Thank you and have a good time.
But yeah, so from now on, I'll definitely start posting the Twitch to YouTube, so then you guys can watch. Because Big Dog, this is actually, because it was you, man. You changed your name. It used to be Big Dog, but now it's B Dog. This whole series, man, the whole Resident Evil series, brother, it's for you, man. And I'd really like it. I'd love for you, like, to come and watch our Twitch, man, because. Oh man, I swear, if you like came over to our Twitch and started watching, I feel like you'd be able to get everybody talking to each other. And that's something I can't, like, that's just something, I don't know, like on Twitch, people just want to join and watch. They don't really want to talk to each other. They don't really want to talk to each other. They just kind of want to watch me play the game, but like I need people who are like willing to interact with each other. You know? But yeah, so, thanks guys, thanks for watching this video, and I will more than likely be back tonight with another video, trying to get this completed. Oh. Yep, and,
Oh snap, thanks man, I'll sign up when I can.
Oh, okay, yeah, hell yeah, man, anytime, brother, anytime. And like I said, I'll actually post it, like the name of it, in the next video.
LOL, my name never changed.
Oh, it never changed? Damn. I guess I just called you Big Dog. I just took to that, like I saw B Dog and I was like, oh, Big Dog, okay. Alright, guys. Well, you guys have a good one, and I will see you guys later tonight.
Okay, have a great one. I'll be here for that.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.